Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga ng mga lehitimo, walang naiiba. Sigurado ang bakbakan, walang kaduda-duda. Sa larangan ng basketball kami ngayon bibida. Iba ang lakas ng mga tiga Laguna, palaban ay sipag lalo na sa disiplina. Higil sa laro, alam mo na determinado, papalag kahit kanino kahit saan mo idayo. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Ibuhos ang talento at galing, wag magpatalo. Isa puso ang laro kung gusto mong ikay manalo. Tanghaling isa sa mga pinakamagagaling sa inyong lugar, ipakita ang dating. Ilabas ang angas at ang inyong tigas. Pagdating sa laro ay hindi umaatras. Patunayan sa Laguna na ikaw ang malakas. Abutin mo ang pangarap kahit gaano kataas. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga ng mga lehitimo, walang naiiba. Sigurado ang bakbakan, walang kaduda-duda. Sa larangan ng basketball kami ngayon bibida. Iba ang lakas ng mga tiga Laguna, palaban ay sipag lalo na sa disiplina. Higil sa laro, alam mo na determinado, papalag kahit kanino kahit saan mo idayo. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Ibuhos ang talento at galing, wag magpatalo. Isa puso ang laro kung gusto mong ikay manalo. Tanghaling isa sa mga pinakamagagaling sa inyong lugar, ipakita ang dating. Ilabas ang angas at ang inyong tigas. Pagdating sa laro ay hindi umaatras. Patunayan sa Laguna na ikaw ang malakas. Abutin mo ang pangarap kahit gaano kataas. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, eto na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga ng mga lehitimo, walang naiiba. Sigurado ang bakbakan, walang kaduda-duda. Sa larangan ng basketball kami ngayon bibida. Iba ang lakas ng mga tiga Laguna, palaban ay sipag lalo na sa disiplina. Higil sa laro, alam mo na determinado, papalag kahit kanino kahit saan mo idayo. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Ibuhos ang talento at galing, wag magpatalo. Isang puso ang laro kung gusto mong ikay manalo. Tanghaling isa sa mga pinakamagagaling sa inyong lugar, ipakita ang dating. Ilabas ang angas at ang inyong tigas. Pagdating sa laro ay hindi umaatras. Patunayan sa Laguna na ikaw ang malakas. Abutin mo ang pangarap kahit gano'ng kataas. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga ng mga lehitimo, walang naiiba. Sigurado ang bakbakan, walang kaduda-duda. Sa larangan ng basketball kami ngayon bibida. Iba ang lakas ng mga tiga Laguna, palaban ay sipag lalo na sa disiplina. Higil sa laro, alam mo na determinado, papalag kahit kanino kahit saan mo idayo. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Ibuhos ang talento at galing, wag magpatalo. Isang puso ang laro kung gusto mong ikay manalo. Tanghaling isa sa mga pinakamagagaling sa inyong lugar, ipakita ang dating. Ilabas ang angas at ang inyong tigas. Pagdating sa laro ay hindi umaatras. Patunayan sa Laguna na ikaw ang malakas. Abutin mo ang pangarap kahit gano'ng kataas. Laguna Velvet Cup Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga ng mga lehitimo, walang naiiba. Sigurado ang bakbakan, walang kaduda-duda. Sa larangan ng basketball kami ngayon bibida. Iba ang lakas ng mga tiga Laguna, palaban ay sipag lalo na sa disiplina. Higil sa laro, alam mo na determinado, papalag kahit kanino kahit saan mo idayo. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Ibuhos ang talento at galing, wag magpatalo. Isa puso ang laro kung gusto mong ikay manalo. Tanghaling isa sa mga pinakamagagaling sa inyong lugar, ipakita ang dating. Ilabas ang angas at ang inyong tigas. Pagdating sa laro ay hindi umaatras. Patunayan sa Laguna na ikaw ang malakas. Abutin mo ang pangarap kahit gano'ng kataas. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para sa mga lehitimong tiga Laguna. Tinatago na galing, ipakita mo na sa liga na ito ngayon, ikaw na ang bibida. Laguna, Velvet Cup, Intertown, ito na liga para
GC number 37, Taiwan, Rick and GC number 1, John Larry Pasco, together with the head coach, Coach Jerry Manasigan, and assistant coach Renzo Banayo. And now let's go on the lineup of our hosts for today, Mr. D. Basketball, San Pedro. Starting off with GC number 2, Lloyd Aguinaldo. GC number 5, Russell Lasati. GC number 8, Gian Sandro Romance. GC number 9, Duke Thomas Manelo. GC number 11, Domingo. GC number 12, Kevin Leon. GC number 13, Sarasa. Jersey number 16, Lord Copito. Jersey number 20, Carmen Morillo. Jersey number 26, Roman Viali. Jersey number 28, Dorian Amalea. Jersey number 62, Carlos Fernandez. Jersey number 71, J.P. Oana. Jersey number 19, Ben Chapandaran. Jersey number 91, Nicolas Flores. Jersey number 27, AJ Perez. And jersey number 95, San Pedro Solo, MJ Lobo. Together with their head coach, Coach Velasco, to owner, Sir Pablo and condition coach, Mr. E. Holgado. And this is Pablo Lopez from Pedro.
Coast to coast ako naman. Coast to coast.
And this is the start of our main event for the day. This is San Pablo City laban sa San Pedro, and starting five para dito sa ating guest for tonight. San Pablo City, we have jersey number 6, Paul Caponpon, jersey number 27, Mark Vincent de las Alas. We have jersey number 22, Matt Behare. We have jersey number 14, John Gerald Landig. And jersey number 1, the San Pablo City point guard, of course, John Leonard Pasco. And meanwhile, on the side of San Pedro for home court, we have jersey number 16, Clark Capidos, jersey number 11, Elmer Domingo. We have jersey number 9, Thomas Madelo, jersey number 91, Nicolas Flores, and Of course, jersey number 95, the San Pedro Toro, Mr. MJ Homo. First possession. Will go to San Pedro, but that's a miss. 10 seconds to shoot para dito sa San Pablo. Gerald Antig missing that one. Niclair Flores is there. Niclair finding MJ. MJ Homo launching a three. That's no good. Matt Behare securing that rebound, giving that ball to Leonard Pasco. Leonard with 16 on the shot clock. Leonard being guarded by Clark Capitos. Lantig with 10. Lantig to Mindiscarte, almost losing that one. Pasco. Pasco launching a two. Opens our ball game with that two-pointer. Now MJ finding Duke Thomas. Duke Madelo finding MJ Homo, intercepted by the air. Landig. Landig finding Kapunpon. Kapunpon gets that basket with a foul. It's a foul on jersey number 95, MJ Homo. First personal foul and first team foul. And of course, before anything else, Mr. P Basketball San Pedro would like to thank the following: Mayor Art Joseph, Francis Mercado, Congresswoman Ann Matibag, and NBI Director Attorney Melvin Matibag. We also have Consi VJ Solido, Boss Alvin Lugo, and Coach Bong Modelo of Crisville Ballers. We have Cap Resty Hernandez at ang buong sangguniang barangay ng Crisantenum. We also have Ma'am Lenny Rania at ang bumubuo ng Crisville Homeowners Association. We also have Boss Jory Vitug of Sweet Spot Solutions. Jeff Castroverde of Dish by Chef Jeff. And Dwight Castroverde of La Cocina Pedit Food Services. Of course, we also have like to acknowledge the PNP of San Pedro and the City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office of San Pedro City. Maraming salamat po mula sa pamunuan ng Mr. P Basketball San Pedro at syempre mula sa Velvet South Basketball. Back to the ball game. That's MJ Homo for three. Back-to-back baskets para dito sa San Pedro. And John Leonard will find Landig. Landig hesitating to attack with 10 seconds to shoot. Landig atake underneath. And that's John Gerald Landig for two. Reclaiming the lead for San Pablo. Clark Capitos finding Duke Thomas. Back to MJ Homo. To Clark Capitos launching a three. It's an early three-point shot para dito kay Clark Capitos. Leonard Pasco finding Paul Capunpon underneath. And we're tied. It's the first deadlock of the game. MJ will find Duke Thomas. Duke Thomas on the perimeter, no good. Mark Vincent is there. Here comes John Leonard. John Leonard hesitating. And he launches that three. That's no good for John Leonard. But he gets his own miss. That's a traveling violation para kay Leonard. And now AJ Franchman is inside for Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. As we are tied at 8. Here comes Domingo finding Homo to Clark. Capitos launching. That's quite short for Clark. Matt is there giving that ball to Landig. Landig de derecho atake and he gets that foul. It's a foul on GC number 27, AJ Franchman. That will be his first. And the second team foul para dito So San Pedro. Gerald Landig on the free throw line, shooting 2. He gets his first roll.
Pakikisuyo po sa mga motoran sa sakyan ng parada dito sa harapan ng bahay ni Mr. William Weba. Tumahari daw po ay makikilipan. Maraming salamat po.
That's 2 for 2 for Airline League. Getting the lead back. Si San Pablo side. Intercepted pass by Landig. It's out of bounds. Same ball possession. And we are now approaching our last 6 minutes of the first quarter. MJ hesitating. He finds Clark. He gets that basket. May kasama pang foul. It's a foul. And on jersey number 22, Matt Behare. First, second personal foul and second team foul. Now Keith Baldovino is back. Is now inside to replace Matt Behare. As you can see, San Pablo's assassin Dylan Garcia is not yet being used by Coach Marasigan for this ball game. Clark misses. Well, Clark misses that. Bonus throw. Kaponpon secures that rebound. He gives that ball to Leonard. Hand off to Landig to Kaponpon. Kaponpon back to Landig. Gerald Leonard will hesitate rather. Gerald will launch a free. Yes, sir! First three-pointer para dito kay John Gerald Landig. MJ finding Clark. Back to MJ Homo. Homo makikita si Franzman sasagot. That's no good. Out of bounds. Shot clock at 13 para dito sa San Pedro. Capidos will find MJ. MJ against the block. It's no good. 8 seconds to shoot. Intercepted pass here. Here comes the Airline Big. Airline Big lilipad. It's now a 5-point lead for San Pablo. And Lazatin will try to answer that. Gives that ball to Franzman. Lazatin dumidiscarte. Russell will launch. That's in and out. It's a foul on jersey number 6, Paul Kapunpon. That will be his first personal foul, 13 foul for San Pablo. And a timeout will be called by Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. Official score is 15-10, 5-point lead para sa lungsod ng San Pablo. Sarap ng puto. We are now back to the ball game. Franzman receiving that ball. MJ finding Capidos. Russell Lazatin launching a free. That's no good. Mark Vincent is there. Here comes John Leonard Pasco. Behind the back pass is no good. Intercepted dito ni Niclair. Flores to MJ Homo. Homo with 18. Russell. There's a whistle here on jersey number 27. Mark Vincent de las Alas. For his first personal foul, warning for penalty. Now Chloe Aguinaldo and Dylan Garcia is inside for San Pedro and San Pablo respectively. First shot for Lazatin, no kid. Second shot still no good. And there's a whistle here on jersey number 91, Nicolas Flores. First personal foul and 13th foul for Mr. P. Garcia setting up that play. Dailan will ask for a screen, he fakes. Landig. Landig with 10 seconds. Landig finding Dailan, but that's intercepted by AJ. Franzman finding Chloe Aguinaldo, launching it too. That's no good for Chloe. Stepping on the line. Substitution here. Now Ace Yaramson as Chensa is inside for San Pablo. Kaponpon will find Baldovino. Garcia to Landig to Chensa, overthrows. Foul on juice number 6, Kapunpoen, for his second personal foul and a penalty for San Pablo. Sending Mr. MJ Homo on the free throw line for San Pedro. Shooting 2. First shot is good para dito kay MJ. That's 2 for 2 para dito kay MJ Homo. 15-12 ang score sa ating talaan. 3-point lead for San Pablo. That's out of bounds. It's an 8 seconds violation para dito sa AG San Pablo City. Good defense there by San Pedro. 14 seconds to shoot for San Pedro. Lazatin will find Chloe Aguinaldo. Aguinaldo will lay in. Aguinaldo for 2. Baba sa isang kalamangan ng San Pablo. 15-14. Chensa to Iseo. To Garcia for 3. Baldovino on that follow-up, still no good. Baldovino again, wala pa rin. Nakikip pa din ang bola. It's still no good for Kit Baldovino. That's 4 consecutive tries for Kit. That's no good and intercepted here by Dailan Garcia. That's out of bounds. Ball possession. San Pablo. At a timeout will be called by AG San Pablo City. Official score is 15-14, 1-point lead for AG San Pablo City. We are back to the ball game after the timeout of AG. And Baldovino will receive that ball from Iseo. Landig setting up the play. Landig speaks. Lalapeti. Tira ng 2. And Aguinaldo setting up that play. He finds Bandalan, back to Aguinaldo, launching a 2. That's no good para dito kay Chloe. Garcia. Against the defense of Chloe Aguinaldo, Garcia. Foul pass. Carlo Iseo with 10. Iseo losing possession. Here comes Chloe Aguinaldo. 2, bench Bandalan, 2 points. Here comes Carlos Seo. Intercepted pass once again. And here comes Nick Flores. Change favor. Lawang na ng isa ang San Pedro. With those back-to-back turnovers for San Pablo. And we have a whistle here. Foul on jersey number 5, Lazatin. First personal foul and warning for penalty for Mr. P. First shot for Landig is good. That's 2 for 2 for John Gerald Landig, getting the lead back to San Pablo. Here comes Chloe Aguinaldo with 10 seconds. Aguinaldo. 2 points para dito kay Chloe. Here comes John Gerald Landig, lilipad! That's Landig for another basket for San Pablo. 1 minute left for opening quarter. Lazatin will find MJ. That's a traveling violation para kay MJ Homo. Garcia will find Atienza almost losing possession. It's out of bounds, same ball possession. Shot clock at 15 para sa San Pablo. Garcia will set up that play. He will find Patrick Belen, fresh from that bench. He misses. Carlos is there. Carlo is on the follow-up is good. Warning for jersey number 55. Kate Baldovino for delaying the game. Shout out to Bristol women's basketball team who's watching our Facebook live coverage of this matchup between San Pedro and San Pablo. Magandang gabi, Blue Seal women's. Headed by the coach, Coach EJ Briones. Aguinaldo will get that foul. And that will be Triple A's first personal foul and a penalty for AG, and Chloe Aguinaldo getting his first throw, or missing his first throw rather. The second throw for Chloe is still no good. A chance on that rebound. Shout out to Martin Ulan of Bristol women's basketball. Here comes Bandalan to Lazatin. What a pass to Chloe Aguinaldo! 10 seconds para sa ating opening quarter. Daylan will be fouled. It's a foul on jersey number 19, Bandalan. First personal foul and penalty for San Pedro. Sending Daylan Garcia on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is a miss para dito kay Daylan. Second shot no good for Daylan Garcia. MJ Homo with 5. Here comes MJ, drop pass to Chloe Aguinaldo. And that's a basket para kay Chloe. That's a buzzer-beater shot for Chloe Aguinaldo. Official score, it's 24-23, 1-point lead for Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. Basahod. Sa unahan.
Sabit natin.
This is the start of our second quarter. Bakbakan pa rin sa pagitan ng San Pedro at ng San Pablo, and San Pedro securing a 1-point lead against AG San Pablo City. Baldovino will give that ball back to Garcia. Shot clock at 15 seconds. Good defense there. Malyari. Bounce pass is no good for Garcia and Iseo. Louis on the letter. He'll find Malyari to Thomas Madelo. Madelo will find Aguinaldo. He finds Franzman launching, opening our quarter. That's no good. Here comes Skip Baldovino. Babawi with a 2. Getting that lead once again for San Pablo. Here comes Manse, losing that possession. Shot clock at 16 para dito sa San Pedro. Manse will find Aguinaldo, back to Manse, and Duke Thomas will try to penetrate. He finds Malyari launching a 3. That's no good. Good box out there by Ace Adamson Atienza, preventing Madelo to get that rebound. And Garcia will find Patrick Villayan on the corner for 3. That's no good. Tapi ka ng bola, mapupunta sa San Pedro. Malyari on the letter. He will find Chloe to Clark on corner 3. That's no good for Clark Capitos. Asa Chenza is there. He will find a line to Carlo Iseo. Carlo will be blocked. And there's a whistle here. On jersey number 30, Ace Atienza. Second personal foul. First team foul for San Pablo. As Ace prevents that fast break, makakasundot siya dito ng foul. And Chloe will launch that long one. That's no good for Chloe Aguinaldo. Kate Baldovino won't be able to secure that one. Malyari with 8 seconds. 5 seconds to shoot. Duke Madelo. Duke Thomas. Missing that basket. Comes Dailan Garcia. Dailan gets that basket. May kasama pang foul. And it will be whistled against jersey number 2, Chloe Aguinaldo. And now Dailan on the line, shooting his bonus throw. Bonus throw is good para kay Dailan. It's now a 4-point lead para sa San Pablo as we approach our 8-minute mark of our second quarter. Clark naghahanap na makikita si Claire Flores, and Flores will try, but he gives that ball to Domingo. And there's a whistle here on J. Patrick Belen. That will be his first personal and second team foul. MJ Homo spinning, almost losing that possession. Claire Flores to Domingo, launching a 3. Yes, sir! That's Elmer Domingo for his first basket for second quarter. Big 3-pointer agad para dito kay Elmer, and Dailan will try to answer back, but he misses that one. Substitution. 19-second shot clock para dito sa San Pedro. Duke Thomas against the defense of Mark Vincent. Madelo, iikot, he misses that. And here comes John Gerald. Landig faking, 2 points for Leonard Landig, Gerald Landig. Shout out, of course, to all the vloggers or basketball vloggers who's here with us today. I know we have 2 vloggers present tonight. We have Stargazer and Epoy TV live here at the Crisville Arena. And Belen launching, still no good para dito kay J. Patrick. At Chenze is there on that follow-up. And we have now 1.2K viewers for live coverage. Very good evening to everyone who's watching and supporting Velvet South Basketball and who's supporting these 2 amazing teams who's battling out tonight live here at the Crisville Arena. Garcia will set up that play. He finds Belen for another try. And finally, Patrick Belen getting that 3-pointer. And MJ will be blocked. Clark Capitos is there. Clark. It's no good for Clark. Here comes Landig finding Belen for another try at the 3. Back-to-back 3-pointer for J. Patrick Belen. Extending that lead to 9 for San Pablo. As we approach the 5-minute mark, Capitos will find MJ to Niclair Flores. Niclair penetrating. Elmer Domingo for 3. That's no good. But Elmer gets his own miss. He finds Clark. This time Clark tries and gets a 3-pointer. And we would like to greet everyone from San Pablo City who's watching us live here at the Crisville Arena and also on our Facebook live coverage of this ball game. Thank you for your support. Pinaparating po yan ng AG San Pablo City. And as we acknowledge the sponsors and the supporters of San Pedro earlier, we would like also to acknowledge the sponsors of AG San Pablo City. Have been very supportive for their battle or for their journey here at the Intertown Basketball Tournament. But before that, it's a timeout for AG San Pablo City. Official score is 38-35. 3-point lead para sa AG San Pablo City. We're back to the ball game after the timeout from San Pablo City. And as I was saying, AG San Pablo City would like to acknowledge and thank, of course, Mr. AG Cabance, AG Sports Apparel, AGC Business Consultancy, Bella Bien, Biostar, BND Kicks, and of course the friends and supporters, family and friends and supporters of coaches and players of AG San Pablo City. Would also like to acknowledge, of course, Stargazer Highlights and Epoy TV for their continuous support to our lineup, not just to the lineup of San Pablo City, but to the lineup of all the entries here at the Velvet Laguna Cup Intertown Basketball Tournament. And back to the ball game. 4-minute mark. Capitos with a steal. MJ to Niclair Flores hesitating. He will be blocked. by Landig. Here comes Landig. Finding Leonard. Leonard Pasco hesitating. He finds Paul Capunpon. He misses that underneath basket. Here comes MJ finding Clark for another three. Yes, sir! That's 3 consecutive three-pointer para kay Clark Capidos, tying that ball game to 38. And Leonard Pasco penetrating. That's 2 points para dito kay John Leonard. And MJ answers back quickly. Leonard Pasco on the leather, finding Patrick Bilen, stops and launch a three. That's no good. And a foul will be called on jersey number 91. Nicolas Flores, second personal foul and third team foul. And miscommunication there on the side of San Pablo. Here comes MJ spinning, finding Clark. That's a jump ball. Ball possession, San Pedro. And a timeout will be called by Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. Official scores were tied at 40 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining time for the second quarter. Tigil ang buong buhay. And we are back to the ball game. Ball possession. We remain at Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. May tagapunas pa ng pawis ito si MJ. LMJ will try to penetrate. Is intercepted here. Here comes Irlandig. Irlandig will be fouled. It's a foul on jersey number 20. That's Calvin Murillo for his first. Personal warning for penalty for San Pedro. And here comes John Leonard. And he will launch a long one. That's no good para dito kay Gerald Dundee. Leonard Pasco rather. Nalilito ko sa inyong dalawa. LMJ. AJ Franzman will launch that one. That's out of bounds. Substitution for San Pedro. Lazatin and Aguinaldo in. Modelo and Homo out. Papahinga din muna dito si Clark Capidos after that three-point showcase by Clark. Matt Biare on the leather. Will try and penetrate his finds. Mark Vincent. At pag bumitaw talaga ito si Mark Vincent on that perimeter. Talagang hindi mapipigilan. Here comes Chloe. Chloe Fix. He gives that ball to AJ Franzman for a basket. Here comes John Leonard on that fast break. Leonard with Descarte. Hand off to Matt Beare for his first attempt at the three. That's no good. We have a foul on jersey number 20, Murillo. Sending Landig, or Air Landig on the free throw line, shooting 2. And he misses his first throw. Second throw is good for John Gerald Landig. Down to our last 1 minute and 30 seconds for the second quarter. Frenchman missing. Landig lilipad on that rebound. Here comes Leonard Pasco. Step back two is no good for Leonard. Paul Capuncuan is there. Paul missing. De Las Alas. Still no good on that follow-up. We have a whistle on Leonard Pasco. That will be Leonard's first personal foul. And 13 foul for the side of San Pablo. And Murillo setting up that play. He finds Aguinaldo to Murillo. Lazatin. Lazatin will find Chloe launching a two. That's no good, but AJ is there. Back to Chloe. Aguinaldo finding Lazatin. Intercepted dito ni Landig. And Landig lilipad. 45 seconds. Lazatin stops and launch a two. And Matt Behare asking for a screen. Behare with 14. Behare. Trouble on that possession. But Pasco is there. Quick pass to De Las Alas is no good. Sa bench ng San Pedro. Pasuyo kay Kuya Dinan. 10 seconds on the shot clock and game clock. Here comes Russell faking. Russell launching to end the second. And here comes Landig. Oh no, missing that one. And that's the end of our first half. Official score is 44-43 in favor of San Pedro. San Pedro ba lang, ha?
Good evening, everybody. This is once again Shikana Shalshir, courtside reporter, and I am here with the halftime of the most awaited game, San Pedro versus San Pablo City. But beside me is the part of the coaching staff of San Pablo City, Sir Rensol Banayo. Ano pong naging reaction nyo with regarding with the first half?
Parang di namin inaasahan kasi nga kulang din kami. Hindi namin inaasahan na gano'n na pinagandaan kami ng San Pedro na kompleto sila. Pero kahit naman gano'n na kulang kami ngayon, bibigay pa rin namin yung best namin para manalo.
Ano mga plano nyong turnover to win against San Pedro?
Yun, babawasan namin ngayon yung mga cross pass namin. Doon kami, puro turnover kami doon. Tsaka sisikapin pa namin box out yung bigs nila. Masyadong malalaki. Kulang kami sa bigs ngayon. Yun lang.
Maraming salamat po. We wish you luck for San Pablo. I am once again Shikana Shalshir. Stay tuned for the rest of the game. Malalaman natin mamaya kung sino mananalo. Back to you guys.
tinago ni Rep. And we're back to the ball game. And Dylan Garcia opens that third quarter with a big three-pointer. And since summertime is approaching, everyone, alam ko yung iba dyan gusto na ng pampalamig. Kaya naman, kapag naiinitan, si RC Boy lamang tawagan. Just contact Cool Concept Air Conditioning Services for your needs when it comes to your aircon cleaning or installation. Again, everyone, kapag naiinitan, si RC Boy ang tawagan. We're back. And here comes Leonard Pasco. Double dribble violation by Leonard. It's a turnover para dito sa San Pablo City. Really on that letter. Finding Chloe to Franzman. AJ launching. And misses that throw. Here comes Dylan once again. Speeding, launching it through. That's no good for Dylan Garcia. And Chloe against the defense of Leonard Pasco. Chloe missing that throw. Deadlock at 46. Interesting game for both teams. The standing is actually 5-1 for both. Pasco step back 3. It's too strong for Leonard. It's out of bounds. Substitution, 3 seconds on the shot clock. And what will be the play here of EG as they have 3 seconds on the shot clock. And Garcia missing that one. Baldovino won't be able to get that rebound. A chance for San Pedro to take the lead once again. And Chloe setting up that play for San Pedro. He finds Flores. Necler. Maghalap na kakampi. Intercepted here by Landig. That's in and out for Saraza. And Landig spinning. And he will be fouled. Si foul on she's number 13, Ken Saraza. That will be Ken's first personal foul and first team foul. First shot is good para dito kay Gerald Dandig. Second shot no good para dito kay Gerald. MJ will find Chloe on the corner. Franzman malilibre. That's no good. Franzman on that follow-up. He gets his own miss. Follow-up is good for AJ Franzman. Reclaiming that lead for San Pedro. Here comes Leonard. Finding Gerald. Landig with 12 seconds. Leonard hesitating. 10 seconds to shoot. Leonard with 5. Dylan. It's out of bounds. Leclerc on that letter will find Chloe Aguinaldo. Back to Leclerc Flores. Leclerc bounce pass to Chloe underneath. Yes, sir! Here comes Gerald Dandig, receiving that ball once again. To Leonard, back to Dylan. And Dailan will set up that play. Hanap ng pwesto. Kapunpon. Even under that defense by Nicler Flores. Paul Kapunpon was able to get that basket. And here comes Ken Saraza. He will be fouled by Baldovino. Sending Ken Saraza on the free throw line, shooting two. He gets his first throw. Second throw, no good. Baldovino is there. On that rebound. Leonard setting up that play with 14 on the shot clock. He'll find Kapunpon. Back to Pasco. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Leonard. Pasco. Intercepted pass by MJ Homo. Homo magmamadali. Derecho will find Franz Man against the block of Ken Baldovino. And Dailan Garcia gets a basket with a foul. That will be Nicler's third personal foul. And second team foul para sa kunan ng San Pedro. Bonus shot para dito kay Dailan Garcia. And this bonus shot is good. Let us down to 1 for San Pedro. MJ finding Chloe to AJ Franzman. Franzman gets a basket. May kasama pang foul. Foul on jersey number 55, Kit Baldovino. For his second personal foul and second team foul. Bonus shot para dito kay AJ Franzman. Bonus shot no good for AJ. Under 6 minutes left for a third. Garcia will set up that play for AG. Garcia susubukan makalusot sa depensa nila sa tin. Step back to for Dailan is good. Palitan ng puntos for San Pablo and San Pedro. 5-minute mark. Out of bounds, same ball possession, 14 on the shot clock para sa San Pedro. Nasa Lasatin, faking. He finds AJ Franzman for three. That's in and out. Russell fakes. Russell is in trouble here. He finds MJ, 8 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds. And Leclerc missing. Out of bounds once again. Mark Vincent will lose that rebound once again. MJ will find AJ to Russell Lasatin. Finally, for a three. Balik sa apat na kalamangan ng San Pedro against San Pablo. 54. 4 minutes and 24 seconds for third quarter. Mark Vincent will launch that one. That's no good for Juni de las Alas. MJ Homo will be blocked. And here comes Dailan on that fast break. Traveling violation. 10 seconds to shoot for MJ. Bounce pass. It's out of bounds. Ball possession. San Pablo. And a timeout will be called here by AG San Pablo City. Official score is 58-54. 4-point lead para sa Bayan ng San Pedro.
Minutes and 48 seconds to win here in the third quarter.
We're back to the ball game. After that timeout, Landig losing that possession. Junior is there, but that's a miss para dito kay De Las Alas. Comes to Russell to MJ Homo, launching at three. That's no good. Fourteen seconds to shoot para dito sa lungsod ng San Pablo. And Frenchman with that steal. Intercepted by Patrick Belen. And Dailan will cross that line. Dailan with the screen from De Las Alas. De Las Alas, Babawi with a two. Here comes MJ finding Russell from way downtown. Yes, sir! Kapunpon. Spinning. Is blocked by AJ Frenchman. Here comes MJ Homo. MJ passing that ball. Out of bounds. Bola ng San Pablo. Garcia on the letter. Garcia with 14 on the shot clock. Garcia will launch that two-pointer. That's no good. Russell Lazatin on the rebound. Lazatin will find MJ. Homo. No hesitation three. That's no good for MJ Homo. And Gerald. Nakakalusot sila ang big. And he gets a two-pointer para sa San Pablo. Down to 3-point lead para sa San Pedro with under 2 minutes left for a third. Here comes Russell with 14. Finding Clark Capidos. Capidos to Russell. On the corner three. That's no good. It's out of bounds. Same ball possession. .13 seconds on the shot clock para dito sa San Pedro. And they will go to Lea launching fresh from the bench. That's no good. Carlo on that rebound, finding Leonard Pasco. Pasco setting up that play for EG. He will find Atienza. 10 seconds to shoot for Leonard. Leonard from way downtown. Yes, sir! And he ties that ball game all 61 with 1 minute left for a third. Clark Capidos finding Malyari rather. To Capitos. Back to Nicler Flores. Nicler to the corner. 10 seconds. Clark answers. That's short. Here comes Leonard finding Kit Baldovino. Balik ang kalamangan dito sa AG with 35 seconds. Here comes Malyari finding AG Franceman. To Leal. Back to Malyari. Step back. 3. Yes, sir! 20 seconds left. Leonard Pasco. Leonard will try to penetrate. He spins. He finds Juni de las Alas launching a 3. That's no good for Juni. 8 seconds left. 5 seconds. Clark Capitos. Buzzer butted 3. It's good for Clark Capitos. Official score is 67-63. 4-point lead for San Pedro. And we will be back for a fourth and final quarter only here at the Laguna Co-op Intertown Basketball Tournament. This is the start of our fourth and final quarter between San Pedro and San Pablo City, and Malyari will try to open that. Nicler Flores will be fouled. Foul on jersey number 14, Gerald Dandig. First personal foul and first team foul para sa San Pablo. Nicler Flores on the line, shooting 2. He gets his first throw, making it a 2-possession ball game. Second shot no good, but Thomas Madelo is there. Malyari fakes. Malyari launch, and that's a three for Malyari. It's now the biggest lead of the ball game para dito sa San Pedro. It's an 8-point lead. 3-possession ball game for San Pedro. And let's see how San Pablo will react to that. And Carlo Iseo overthrows. Flores on the letter, finding Malyari. Malyari will penetrate. He will get that. Launch that one. That's no good. Here comes Landig. Lilipad, but he is fouled. And Flores, that will be his 4th personal foul, sending John Gerald Landig on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot for Landig is good. That's 2 for 2 for John Gerald Landig. 71-65 in favor of Mr. P Basketball. Malyari will find Bandalan to Duke Thomas. Hand off to Leal. To Bandalan. Bandalan. Intercepted pass. Here comes John Gerald. And he will be fouled. It's foul on juice number 19 Bandalan. That will be 2nd personal foul. 13 foul. Pasco will set up that play. Leonard. Hesitating Leonard. Bounce pass. Intercepted by Bandalan. Here comes Bandalan for 2. He finds Ace Atienza. Ace hesitating. Ace Adamson. Malulugi. On that rebound. Here comes Leal. Leal bounce pass to Duke Thomas. Intercepted by Leonard Pasco. And Landig. Here comes Gerald Landig. It's no good. Malyari on the letter. Malyari will ask for Duke Thomas's help. And the bench Bandalan for free. That's no good. Kit Maldovino is there on the rebound. Here comes Leonard. Leonard Pasco hesitating to attack. Leonard will find Landig. Landig gets that basket with a foul. It's a foul on jersey number 12. That's a timeout will be called by San Pedro. Coach's challenge. And our officials have reviewed that the recent or the challenge of San Pedro. And upon review, the challenge of San Pedro was unsuccessful. Basket counts with a foul for John Gerald Landig. Lone throw para dito kay Erlandig. Foul on jersey number 12, Leal. First personal foul and a warning for penalty para dito sa San Pedro, and Landig gets his bonus throw. Comes Luke Thomas, setting up that play. Duke handoff to MJ. To bench, to Capidos. Capidos spins, launch. That's no good para dito kay Clark. And Kaponpon is there. Leonard. What a play there by Leonard Pasco. First basket actually for Leonard, if I'm not mistaken, for the second half. Baba sa tatlong kalamangan ng San Pedro. Bandalan. Intercepted pass. Mababawi ni Homo. Tumalyari for three! Yes, sir! Balik sa anim ang kalamangan dito ng San Pedro with Garcia. Will try to answer back. Kapunpon is there. It's a foul on Clark Capidos. Sending Paul Kapunpon on the free throw line, shooting two. Paul Kapunpon on the free throw line, shooting two. He gets his first throw. Two for two para dito kay Paul Kapunpon. Baba muli sa apat na kalamangan dito ng San Pedro with MJ. Got Toro finding Malyari to AJ Fransman. Spins, launch. That's no good for AJ. Here comes the San Pablo City point guard, Leonard Pasco. Setting up that play. 15 seconds to shoot. Leonard will find Gerald Landig. What a move by John Gerald Landig. Baba sa dalawa ang kalamangan dito ng San Pedro. MJ step back three. That's short. A chance for San Pablo to tie the ball game. Here comes Leonard. Pamangkin, kailangan ng kiss. Garcia on that letter. Garcia. A chance for them to tie the ball game. 8 seconds for Dayline. He will find Leonard. 5 seconds. Leonard to Kit Baldovino. That's good. Here comes Malyari. Step back. This is good. Nagpapaula ng 3 ang San Pedro. Another 3-pointer para dito kay Malyari. Offensive foul will be called for Daylan Garcia. Timeout will be called. AG San Pablo City, that's a coach's challenge. Upon review, the challenge of San Pablo was unsuccessful. Offensive foul. Jersey number 37, Garcia. Comes MJ Homo. Finding AJ Franzman. Franzman against the defensive line. He finds MJ Homo. Homo with 10 seconds to shoot. Homo with the screen. Homo finds Chloe. Chloe will be blocked. And Kaponpon getting that possession. For San Pablo. Leonard pass. Go for three. That's no good for Leonard. 5-minute mark for fourth and final quarter. Here comes MJ to Chloe, to Clark, Capinos for three. That's no good. Here comes Dylan Garcia on the ladder. Dylan will find Paul Caponpon. He will be blocked. And here comes Maliari for another three. This time no good. Luis there. And finally, rebound for San Pablo. Here comes Daylan. He'll find Kit to Leonard. Bounce pass to Matt Behare. He will be fouled by Maliari. Foul on jersey number 26, Maliari. Second personal foul. And San Pedro is on the penalty on this one. Pat missing his first throw. Second throw for Matt Bihari is good. Lamang lang apat itong San Pedro. 79-75 with 4 minutes left for fourth and final quarter. Clark. Mali libre. Giving that ball to MJ. 4-minute mark of a fourth. Clark Capidos speaking. Finding MJ with 5 seconds to shoot. He finds AJ Franzman losing that possession. Here comes Matt. It's a traveling violation for Matt Bihare. MJ, 14 seconds. Will find Clark Capidos. Clark with 10 to MJ. MJ will find Franzman for 3. That's a bit short. $14 seconds. Oh, a steal by San Pedro. Here comes Nicolas Flores. 2-pointer para dito kay Nicolas Flores. 2 minutes left for fourth and final quarter. Here comes Garcia. Garcia against that defense of Clark. Garcia for 3. That's in and out. Here comes AJ Franzman. Landig on that leather. Landig will try to penetrate against the defense of Chloe. Landig, bounce pass to Matt, to Dailan. Dailan attacking, getting that basket for Dailan. It's a 2-possession ball game still for San Pedro. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds to shoot rather. 10 seconds to shoot para dito sa San Pedro. MJ against the defense of Thailand. He will find Nicolas Flores for Vedas in and out. And Kit securing that rebound, and this is the last 2 minutes of the ball game. And we have a whistle on jersey number 2. 27, AJ Franzman. Second personal foul, penalty. Gerald Landig on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot for Gerald is good. That's 2 for 2 for Gerald Landig. Mabaka sa dalawa ang kalamangan ng San Pedro, 81-79. Nicolas Flores hand off to Chloe Aguinaldo. Chloe, 15 seconds to shoot para kay Chloe, 10 seconds. They will find Franzman to copy those corner 3. That's no good for Clark. A chance for San Pablo to tie the ball game. And here comes Gerald. Landig, hand off to Kit. And there's a whistle. It's a foul on jersey number 16, Clark Capidos. Third personal foul for Clark and a penalty on the side of San Pedro. 2 shots para dito kay Mr. Kit Valdovino. First shot for Kit, no good. And second shot for Kit is good. And a timeout will be called by Mr. P Basketball San Pedro. Official score is 81-80, 1-point lead para sa San Pedro City with 1 minute and 28 seconds left for fourth and final quarter. And we are back to the ball game. Still the fourth and final quarter. 1 minute and 28 seconds left for fourth and final quarter. And shout out to Sir Brian Manset of San Pedro, Laguna. Thank you for your support to Velvet South Basketball Intertown Basketball Tournament. The MJ maglalabas ng bola for San Pedro. He will go to Nicolas Flores. Flores will lose that possession. Here comes Paul Capunpon, will be blocked. But Kim Valdovino is there, reclaiming the lead for San Pablo. What a ball game for these two amazing teams. Here comes the Toro to AJ Franzman, 4-2. Balik agad sa San Pedro ang kalamangan. Thailand on the letter, 1 minute left. Ivan, parang nakita ko na to nung first game. Galitong galito yun. And Dailan with 10. Garcia launching a three, that's no good. And here comes a Toro Toro, MJ Homo. MJ will find Chloe. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Chloe. And there's a whistle here. Foul on jersey number 55, Ket Baldovino. Third personal foul and a warning for penalty for San Pablo. Shooting two is Chloe Aguinaldo, who gets his first roll. Second throw for Chloe, no good. Last 33 seconds. I told you, Ivan. Nakita ko na to kanina. It's out of bounds. Same ball possession. Good defense there by San Pedro. And a timeout will be called by AG San Pablo. Official score, 84-82, 2-point lead para sa San Pedro with 24 seconds left for fourth and final quarter. Nakita ko na to kanina. We're back to the ball game. Final 24 seconds of our ball game. And Landig will receive that ball. 14 seconds to shoot. And Landig will be fouled. And that sends Gerald Landig on the free throw line, shooting two. A chance for Landig to tie the ball game. And Gerald gets his first throw. Second shot for Gerald. He ties the ball game. 20 seconds left and we are tied at 84. Para replay to ng first game kanina. 20 seconds left. Oh, 84. Lang. Parang and we are back to the ball game. Last 20 seconds.
We have 20 seconds.
20 seconds left for fourth and final. Here comes AJ Franzman. Bola. Our officials will review that recent call.
After the review, last touch by San Pedro. It is the Pablo with 4 seconds remaining.
14 seconds remaining for fourth and final quarter. 10 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds left. Here comes Landig for the winning shot. And we're headed to an overtime. I told you, nakita ko na to nung first game. That's the end of our fourth. Official score is all 84. Sabi ko nakita ko na to nung first game. Pero dapat po yan, hindi si MJ ang pinalapit. Dapat po makabuo po ng isang laro eh. Kaya po na-delay, alas 5 dapat po ito. Kaya na-delay, alas 6 na nasulat. 6:30. This is the start of our overtime. Matinding bakbakan sa pagitan ng San Pedro at San Pablo. Lendig giving that ball to Daylan. Garcia will set up that play. He will find John Gerald Landig. Landig will fire from way downtown. That's no good, but keep this there. Keep it Dailan with 10 seconds. Dailan will almost lose that possession. 5 seconds. That's a traveling violation for Matt Behare. We can now see Dick Thomas back inside for San Pedro. And Chloe will find MJ. MJ Homo setting up that play. He finds AJ Fransman with 10. Comes Russell Lasatin. Lasatin makakalusot. Ball on juice number 55. Baldovino. Sending Russell Lasatin on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is good for Russell Lasatin. Second shot is good. Lead is back to San Pedro, 86-84. Here comes Daylan. Daylan on the ladder. Will find Matt Behare for 3. That's no good. And here comes Russell Lasatin. And we have a whistle. It's a foul on jersey number 9, Luke Thomas Modelo. First personal foul para kay Modelo. Sending Matt Behare on the free throw line, shooting 2. And he gets his first throw. Second shot, no good. Duke Modelo on that rebound. Outsmarting first, Kit Baldovino. Here comes Chloe. Chloe Aguinaldo against that defense. And Chloe launching. Baldovino on that rebound. And Kate Baldovino really stepping up with the absence here of Aaron Becer for San Pablo. And Landig with 10 seconds losing that possession. Here comes Luke Thomas. That's out of bounds. Belen will replace Behare inside for AG. Here comes MJ on that ladder. MJ Homo against the defense of Daylan Garcia. MJ makakalusot. Foul on jersey number 6. Paul Caponpon. Third personal foul and a penalty for AG San Pablo City. Sending the San Pedro Toro, Mr. MJ Homo on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is good para kay MJ. Extending the lead to 2. That's 2 for 2 for MJ Homo. 88-85, 3-point lead para sa San Pedro City. Garcia to Landig. Landig with 10 seconds. Landig will try. That's a foul. On jersey number 9, Modelo. That will be Duke Thomas' second personal foul, sending Landig once again on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is good para dito kay Gerald Landig. And shout out once again to our good friends, Stargazer Highlights and Kuya Epoy TV, who's here with us tonight. Duke Thomas. Sorry, that's MJ. Nalito ako sa inyo, Duke at MJ. 14 seconds to shoot para dito kay MJ Homo. 8 seconds. Here comes MJ. 5 seconds. MJ step back. 3. That's no good. And Paul securing that rebound. Giving that ball to Dylan Garcia. He finds Gerald Landig. Landig. To Paul Capon. He gets that lead for San Pablo. Pero alam ko itong San Pedro, sasagot agad to. MJ, Duke Thomas finding Russell Lasatin. I told you, sasagot agad dito ang San Pedro. 2-point lead. Once again, balik ang kalamangan dito sa kupunan ng San Pedro. John Gerald will find Paul Capon. Paul tying the ball game once again. Dikitan laban na naman. Parang ganito din kanina. Chloe Aguinaldo will set up that play. He finds Luke Thomas. He finds Chloe. Basket counts. May kasama pang foul for Chloe Aguinaldo. Foul on jersey number 3, Belen. Second personal foul penalty for AG. And now Chloe Aguinaldo for his bonus throw. He gets that 3-point lead para sa San Pedro. A shout out to my family watching all the way sa Chamora, Barangay San Gabriel. Shout out to my father, of course, and my grandparents, and of course my aunt, Tita Ana, and Uncle Tio Ogie. A traveling violation whistle on Dylan Garcia. Here comes Duke Thomas, handoff to MJ. 1 minute left. MJ. 10 seconds to shoot. MJ against that defense. Here comes Landig on that rebound. Landig atake, he misses. But Paul is there and he is fouled. Foul on jersey number 2, Chloe Aguinaldo. Second personal foul para dito kay Chloe, and a penalty for San Pedro. And now on the free throw line we have jersey number 6, Paul Caponpon shooting 2. First shot is good for Paul. And that's 2 for 2 for Paul Capunpuan. 41 seconds left. A 1-point lead para sa San Pedro. And Chloe on that letter. Chloe with 14 seconds to shoot. And Chloe Aguinaldo will try to penetrate. Chloe launching that one. That's no good. Here comes Landig and San Pablo. Landig handoff to Garcia for three. Yes, sir! A three-pointer by Dylan Garcia. And a timeout will be called by Mr. P Basketball San Pedro with 11 seconds left. It's 96-94, 2-point lead for AG San Pablo City.
Ganda ng game.
We're back to the ball game. Last 11 seconds of the ball game. 11 seconds of the ball game. AG San Pablo securing a 2-point lead against San Pedro. And Aguinaldo will find Duke Thomas. To MJ with 8 seconds. MJ Homo, that's out of bounds. 5 seconds left. And a timeout will be called by AG San Pablo. Official score is 96-94. 2-point lead para sa San Pablo with 5 seconds left for fourth and final quarter. Again, we are back to the ball game. 96-94. 5 seconds left with a 2-point lead para sa AG. Wala nang timeout ang magkabilang panig dito. And MJ.
Shake. Sheki. Balikin mo sa tayo.
And Homo ties the ball game once again. And Dylan. Another overtime. I told you guys, I've seen this earlier. We're tied at 96. And we're now headed to our second overtime.
Nakikisubo sa ating audience, wala nang papasok sa gilid lang po.
And we are now back to the ball game. This is the second overtime. Seconds to shoot. Offensive foul on MJ Homo. Ref sa kabila. Ref sa kabila ang sabi, di sabi sa kabila. An offensive foul is whistled on MJ Homo.
This is number 2. Aguinaldo. behavior. Como, third personal foul.
There's a whistle on Chloe Aguinaldo. First shot is good for Landig. Sorry. Chloe Aguinaldo's whistle for his third foul, and there's a technical whistle on MJ Homo for unsportsmanlike behavior. And first shot for Leonard Pasco is good. Second shot for Leonard, no good. It's 98-96. Franceman to Aguinaldo, and Chloe will try, and he loses that possession against Landig. And here comes Gerald Landig, fix. That's a traveling violation. And Franceman will launch. Opie! Yes, sir! And Pasco. With 8 seconds. Pasco hesitating. Pasco finding a chance, launching that short.
Pablo.
14 seconds to shoot. Chloe Aguinaldo will be blocked, but Nicolas Flores is there on the follow-up. Landig on the letter. Landig against that defense of Chloe Aguinaldo with 10 seconds. Kit Baldovino is fouled. Foul on juice number 16, Nicolas Flores. Clark Capitos. Fourth personal foul, warning for graduate. And a penalty. Second shot for Baldovino. It's good. It's 2 for 2 para dito kay Keith Baldovino. 101 to 100. 1 point lead for San Pedro. Here comes Chloe Aguinaldo. Finding Nicolas Flores to Russell Lasatin. Russell, that's in and out. Out of bounds, ball possession. San Pedro. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Mababali ang papa si Alue. It's Nicolas Flores on another basket for San Pedro. Comes Gerald to Leonard Pasco. Pasco hesitating. Landig ladder. Landig finding Baldovino with 5, and he will be fouled. Foul on jersey number 91, Nicolas Flores. 5 fouls. And that sends Nick Thomas Modelo back inside for San Pedro. First shot is good para kay Kit. Second shot, no good. Modelo on that rebound. Ngayon ko lang na-realize, biktima ng double overtime lagi itong San Pablo. Last time against Santa Rosa and now against San Pedro. And Chloe will find Duke Thomas on that one and we have a whistle. First shot no good para dito kay Modelo. Second shot still no good. The rebound will go to Baldovino. Here comes Landig spinning. Landig finding Leonard Pasco. Leonard launching a two. He ties that ball game again. We're now down to our last 2 minutes. Here comes Chloe. Chloe will find AJ Franzman for three. That's no good. Ball securing that rebound for San Pablo. Landig to Pasco. 10 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds to shoot for Pasco. And Pasco bounce pass to Capon. Born getting that lead. Here comes Russell Azatin. Russell step back. Three. That's no good. Lumipad. Etong si Landig on the rebound. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute left on the game clock. Here comes what a pass to Keith Baldovino. Basket counts with a on Keith Baldovino. Foul on jersey number 5. Russell Azatin, third personal foul. And Baldovino on the line for his bonus throw. And a timeout will be called by Mr. P Basketball San Pedro with 54 seconds left. Official score is 108-103, 5-point lead by San Pablo. We are back to the ball game. .14 seconds on the shot clock. And San Pablo securing a 5-point lead against San Pedro on our second overtime. Here comes Chloe finding Duke Thomas, 10 seconds to shoot. Duke Thomas penetrating. And that's Duke Thomas Madelo. And a steal by Russell Lasatin. That's Logan. Pasco losing that possession. Chloe Aguinaldo for three. That's no good. And AJ won't be able to get that rebound. Ace Adamson will find Leonard. Here comes Ace. Finding Kit Baldovino. Baldovino ibabalik kay Lantig ang bola. Balik kay Pasco. Pasco with 10 on the shot clock. Back to Landig. And here comes Landig. Will try. And he loses that possession. And our official will review who got that last touch. Upon review by our officials, 11 seconds left. And here comes Aguinaldo. Aguinaldo finding Capidos, launching at field. Another three-pointer for Clark Capidos. And a timeout will be called by AG San Pablo. Nalalaboy! Triple overtime! What a ball game! Napinamanuhan ng triple overtime. Mukhang may triple overtime na naman. Last 3 seconds for our second overtime. They will go to Patrick Belen, to Dylan Garcia, that's short. Another overtime for the ball game. This will be the third overtime of our ball game. We are back for a third overtime. Namanuhan tayo doon ng first game at 3 overtimes ngayon for our last game, which is deserving for a main event, di ba, ref? What a battle between San Pedro and San Pablo. Kaponpon will be fouled. And a shout out, I would like to greet actually a very good evening for SK Counselor of Barangay San Gabriel, SK Counselor Vena Austria and her family watching our live feed right now. Also to my dear cousin, Miss Carmela Don and her husband, Mr. Harvey Manalo. Second shot for Paul Kapunpuan, in and out. What a matchup between the two teams. Really not giving up on this battle, or this matchup rather. Fifteen, 10 seconds to shoot para dito kay Chloe Aguinaldo. Aguinaldo will find Thomas Madelo to open the third overtime of the game of the game rather. I've been receiving a lot of requests for a greeting. Landig will be fouled. Foul on Chloe Aguinaldo. We would like to greet a good evening Sir Herbert Tech Jokno, Sir Japom Mojica, and a greeting from Liam Zachary Jokno of San Pablo. Magandang gabi po. Thank you for supporting Velvet Laguna Cup Intertown Basketball Tournament. Also, greetings para kay SK Councilor Kelly Austria of San Gabriel, San Pablo City. Thank you also for supporting Velvet Laguna Cup Intertown Basketball Tournament. And we have a whistle here against jersey number 1, Leonard Pasco. That will be Leonard's second personal foul, sending Chloe Aguinaldo on the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot for Chloe is good. And a greeting also to one of our avid fans and supporter, Mr. Chris Lyle Monsones. Here comes Leonard Pasco. Bounce pass to Isa Chensa. To Gerald Landig with 10. Landig dancing against that defense of San Pedro. 5 seconds to shoot for Landig. Landig will lose possession of that ball. Here comes Clark Pinos for 2. Three minutes left for third overtime. Leonard Pasco against the defense of Clark. Leonard will penetrate. Gets that basket. May kasama pang foul. It's foul on jersey number 16, Clark Capidos. That will be his 5th personal foul. Leonard Pasco on the free throw line for his bonus shot. And he ties the ball game once again. Here comes Luke Thomas on that letter. Luke Thomas Modelo to Chloe Aguinaldo. Chloe, what a spin move by Chloe, but that's a miss. Landig gets that rebound. Comes Leonard, setting up that play. Leonard Pasco. 10 seconds to shoot para sa San Pablo. And Pasco with 5 seconds. He will fire a long three, and Leonard gets the lead for San Pablo with that three-pointer. Here comes Chloe Aguinaldo. And Chloe, last 2 minutes para dito sa ating third overtime. Bounce pass to AJ Franzman, misses. "15 seconds to shoot." Leonard against. What a spin move by Leonard Pasco. Here comes Chloe. Sorry, that's not Chloe, that's Russell. Last 10. Luke Thomas will be fouled. Foul on juice number 1, Leonard Pasco. Third personal foul. The penalty. Thomas Modelo on his second throw, still no good. Kaponpon securing the rebound. Pasco on the letter. Pasco will find Gerald Landig. Back to Pasco with 10 seconds to shoot. Pasco will find Dailan with 5. Landig launching a 2. No good. 55 seconds left. Here comes Luke Thomas. Gets a basket with a foul. Booty shot for Duke Thomas Modelo. Para ako nanonood ng laro ng Ginebra, never say die. Manila Clasico. Salute to both teams. 50 seconds left. Leonard Pasco finding Dailan. 10 seconds to shoot for Dailan Garcia against the defense of AJ Franzman. And Dailan gets that basket. Last 30 seconds. AJ will find Malyari. And Russell Azadin, Mali libre. And a timeout will be called by AG. Official score, 121-18. 2-point lead for AG with 25 seconds left. Kuya Stargazer, may nangangamoy. 25 seconds left for third overtime. Here comes Leonard on that letter. And he will be fouled by Duke Thomas Modelo.
That's a foul, versus number 9. Thomas Modelo, third personal foul, penalty.
That sends Leonard Pasco on the free throw line. First shot is good. And that's 2 for 2 for John Leonard Pasco. Head of timeout will be called by San Pedro. And our official score is 122-118, 4.8 for AG San Pablo City. And we are back to the ball game. This is the last 21 seconds of our third overtime. Salute to both teams for really not giving up and representing their cities with pride, passion. Sabi ko nga sa RAM players ng Laguna, play with pride, play with passion, and play with purpose. And Maliari getting that three. And here comes Leonard Pasco again. Is fouled. Nangangamoy na naman. Kuya Stargazer. That will be Ginaldo's fifth personal foul. Sending the San Pablo point guard Leonard Pasco on the free throw line for two. First shot for Leonard is good. Second shot for Leonard, no good. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Head off to Maliari. To Bandala. Upon review by our officials, ball possession. San Pablo City, 2 seconds left for a third overtime. .2 seconds left for a third overtime. And we have a whistle on jersey number 13. Ken Sarasa sending Paul Caponpon on the free throw line, shooting 2. Shooting 2 is Paul Caponpon. He gets his first throw. 1.6 seconds. Second throw for Caponpon is good! 1 second left. I repeat, isang segundo. Titira, and that's it for the ball game after 3 overtimes. AG San Pablo City wins the ball game. And after that mind-blowing games, salute to both teams really not giving up on this ball game. And we would like to congratulate our best player of the game, none other than jersey number 14, John Gerald Blende. Stay tuned tomorrow again for more basketball action only here on Velvet Laguna Cup Interton Basketball Tournament.
and that is it for our last game. Time San Pablo City and San Pedro just showed us today. Imagine 3 overtimes. I am here together with the best player, Mr. Landig. Ano mga nagagather mong thoughts regarding with the overtime? Imagine nakatatlong overtime against San Pedro.
Sobrang nakakapagod. Siyempre, hindi kami sumuko. Dinidepensahan namin yung pangalan namin San Pablo, yun lang.
Maraming salamat. However, I'm on the other side, Coach Jeric. Coach, may alam kong kinabahan kayo on the other hand. But ano pong mga in-implement nyong defenses and offenses nung pumasok yung overtime natin?
Hindi, unang-una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako kay God. Sa kanya lahat yung credits. Kasi siguro kung wala siya, hindi rin kami makapag-perform na mas. Yun, sa game, wala, ginawa lang lahat ng players. Nag-all out. Talagang magagaling, sobrang galing talaga ng San Pedro. Kaya siguro hindi niyo nagbigay ng inspiration sa mga player ko na sumabay talaga sa galing ng San Pedro. Sabi ko nga sa kanila bago sila tumungtong dito, ready niyo na 'yung sarili ko kasi para magiging championship game talaga 'to. Nag-perform yung players namin, lahat tumulong, lahat nagtrabaho at 'yun binigay sa amin yung panalo.
Maraming salamat. Gusto ka bang i-shoutout who's currently watching our live and supported you all throughout the game here at San Pedro?
Shoutout po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa AG San Pablo, sa tatay ko, pagaling ka na, para sa ito. Sa girlfriend ko, na lagi nakasuporta, kay Akira. Thank you palagi. Yun lang, maraming salamat.
Kayo Coach, may gusto po ba kayo i-shoutout?
Shoutout sa asawa ko, lagi nakasuporta sa anak ko. Especially kay Boss AG, kay Arnel Cabanse, maraming salamat sa solid to suporta. Grabe kayo. Siguro kung wala kayo ngayon, wala sigurong susuporta sa Team San Pablo. Sana marami pang sumuporta sa San Pablo. Maraming salamat sa mga solido. Saludo sa inyo. At salamat din kay Cap JJ sa napakagandang liga. Sana tuloy-tuloy ito. Yun lang at maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po. Once again, congratulations Mr. Landig for being the best player and congratulations to San Pablo for winning the victory on San Pedro's home court. Once again, I am Shikaina Shalshir, courtside reporter. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow for more games. Stay tuned and that's a wrap. We're out.